Alright guys, so getting set up for hole 3. If I would have had another bag other than this one, if I was to have one more bag, I could easily set up so I never had to come back to this page, but I don't. So therefore I got to keep coming back to this page. If you don't have a high level Thor, but you have a APOC 3 or 4, I would use that for this hole. So I'm going to use the APOC 4 just so I have a little extra curl. And with that little extra curl, that's going to allow me to land more center fairway. And then, oops, wrong button. And then not have to get so close to the edge on my T-ball. Something to think about. So let me do this, change this back, select my driver, and then that's going to be the setup. The reason why I went, so you see the wind angle is going to be pushing you towards that sand bunker. But with the more curl, I can still land more centered on this fairway and still stay in the fairway really easy. So it's using the clubs you have to your advantage, knowing which clubs make each hole or each shot a little easier, and then applying that. Obviously, if you use a Kingmaker like I have been, it makes it a little easier too, because you get a little more wind resistance and a little more power. So see what we got here, guys. So we get 8 wind, so we get one less wind. And I'm sure they change this. No, not really. So now we can land right in the center. I'm going to do about 3.5 topspin. That's pretty easy. And then I'm going to adjust for 5.5 or so. So there's a slight overplay, only because I have the extra fairway there. And then I'm just going to do full foam curl. Try not to add any extra power. So we land a little right of center. That is slightly because of our overplay. And we are nowhere near the sand bunker because of our curl with the club. So next shot will be sniper, and should be a really good shot. The further right you can actually get on that fairway where we're at, the easier it makes this second shot. So something for you guys to think about. So on this hole in particular, I play it offset ball guide, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Well, especially on downwind or crosswind shots and into the wind, all shots you can use the offset method. But this hole here, so we're going to be at mid distance, so 7.8. So I like to do about 4 or so backspin, and I like to use some left spin to keep me away from that. So what I'm going to do is offset the ball guide short and just below the hole, and then adjust for my wind from there. And I'm going to go 7.8 7.9 about is what I went. And then I great balled it. See how this looks coming in. So it looks pretty good. It chalked up pretty fast. Quite surprising. Could have been because of my great ball. So possibly could have made that with a perfect shot. So good luck, guys. I think you can make this one, and that would be an albatross. So, and that is unlucky for our opponent. So we're going to go ahead and just win this one real quick, and good luck, guys.